All right, we just landed, got in the car. We literally had to drive around this parking lot at JetBlue at JFK just to get some light. Anyway.
9 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time.
So when you fly actually on JetBlue, you get, well, in the morning flights anyway, the red eyes, you get a little bag. This is what you wake up to. They give you this like bagel thing, which is like a roll, kind of like with bagel, with cream cheese inside.
Cream cheese inside, that's good.
Yeah, a little juice thing and a cookie. They always give you a cookie.
Yeah.
So, what kind of cookies is it?
This is, it's like a multi-grain type of cookie. It's not the confetti cookie.
Anywho, so funny story. We were sitting waiting to go on the plane, board, and James goes up to me and goes, "I think that's Daymond John." I'm like, "Really? Where?" I'm like, "You probably just,
let's back up.
A lookalike."
Let's before that, we were sitting down just chatting, and we were saying, "Oh, you think like
Well, we met Kevin Harrington yesterday,
right?
And him and his son at War Room, and one of his other people that work with him, and so when we were there, we were wondering like, hey, imagine Kevin Harrington showed up.
Yeah,
it's a joke. Like, I'm sure he's probably flying private or something.
Yeah, he's probably not flying JetBlue.
Anyway, so then fast forward, he goes, "I think Daymond John's here." And we turn around, I'm like, "Holy shit, Daymond John's here." Now we met Daymond John. If anybody's been watching our videos at Traffic and Conversion Summit,
right?
And that was a story where we kind of just ran up to him, got through security, and put a video in front of him of Eric Sermon telling Daymond John to work with us. Anyway, go back and watch that video. So he remembered us. We didn't actually say who we were. He goes, "You're the guys that put the phone in my face." And I felt totally stupid asking him to take a picture at that moment in time. You know what I mean? He was with 3 other guys. He introduced us actually to them.
Yeah, it was like midnight, right? I don't even remember what time it was.
Flight was 12:30 a.m.
Yeah.
So it was interesting. And then he goes, "Well, to you, what did he say?"
What did he say to me?
About JetBlue.
Oh, he's like, I'm getting ready to sleep. I love the lay down flat seats.
It's funny, and then we asked him what he was doing. He said he actually spoke at Google yesterday. So anyway, very interesting story. And that was that. But War Room was absolutely amazing.
It was a great time. I mean, talk about War Room. We mentioned to Daymond that we were actually at War Room. Now, Daymond knows Kevin Harrington. These guys, they're buds and stuff. So we had mentioned that. He's like, "Oh, you guys are members of War Room?" And we were like, "Yeah." So, when you're a member of some type of elite group, people kind of
look at you differently.
And we even, not that we were name dropping, we were just talking, but it's just when you know these people in this circle of influence. We mentioned some of the people that we were talking to at War Room, and of course, Daymond knows those people.
The people that run it.
Right, the people that run it. So he
might as well use those people, right?
Yeah. So it was just a really good thing. It also helped continue the dialogue, because he could have just been polite and be like, "Oh yeah, nice seeing you guys." No, this guy, Daymond's a great guy. He was talking to us for a while. Like you say, he introduced us to the other 2 guys that were there. We kind of laughed together and stuff. And then even as we were boarding on the flight, he checked in front of us, and we were walking on the what's that called, whatever the part where you enter the plane, whatever that's called, that whole tunnel. He stayed talking with us the whole time.
Yeah.
And so that's the kind of thing. And like Phil always says, take the opportunity when you see it.
Yeah.
And again,
the opportunity, man.
We just went up to him. Nobody else was talking to him, even acknowledging him. We literally went right up to him, said hello, shook
but
his
it's funny
hand.
though, it won't make eye contact to you. So he saw me walking towards him. Of course, he knew what was going to happen, sure. But he's like, you could tell he kind of saw it, but didn't want to make eye contact. So I just said his name. Yeah. He looked, and then whatever. But listen, when you're
maybe
celebrity.
He's like, "Oh, I remember those crazy guys." Maybe. Who knows?
Oh my God, they're stalking me. Anyway, all right.
Oh, that was great.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, here we go.
Gotta drive home. But anyway, at the end of the day, if you want to take your career to the next level, whenever you can start to afford or or just spend the money on it if you can. I mean, just do whatever you can, because these types of, groups or whatever, mastermind groups, whatever that are out there, are absolutely amazing in terms of contacts. I mean, just by us being there, there's people that we talk to, people that that if we said their names, you're like, oh, I know those, that brand or whatever. And we walked up to them. Well, mainly James walked up to him, and I followed. And he's like, hey, how you doing?
I talk to anybody.
He just talks to everybody.
Phil's getting used to it.
I follow along. So, and then he basically starts talking. We tell people what we do, and if there's a fit, there's a fit. Like, when you're there in that room, there is no, oh, let me go ask somebody who these guys are. Of course, you got to know who you're working with, and there's still a lot of steps that have to happen to do a deal with someone or a partnership, whatever. But all these people that we're talking to, it's like, wow, that was easy.
Yeah.
I mean, if we try to cold call or knock on their door or, reach out to this one guy who, like, within 2 minutes was like, oh, man, we should do a deal here and try to do this and that and other thing. I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
It was insane.
But at War Room, it happens.
It was cool, man. Like, and that's what you got to do. That's why it's easier to make money after you make money. That's why I always say, don't quit, man, because just put the hustle in now and the work and just bust your butt every single day, because when you start to reach the next level, it gets a lot easier, and it just like goes whoop, right?
Yeah.
And it, like they always say, for anyone who's had kids, and you have the newborn phase, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's like, it gets easier.
Yes.
Like, when does it get easier?
Right.
I have no sleep.
And it does get easier. And then if you have one and you have a second one, you're an expert by then. The second child.
Yeah, but it's still tough in the newborn phase.
Yeah, but you know what to expect.
Well, now you know what to expect.
Went through it.
Well, that's why it's like building one business and then going to build another business.
Right.
The second business is easier because you already know what to expect. So yeah.
But it's still hard.
But when you're first going, it's just you don't realize it. Like, just it's a lot easier than people think to build a business. It really is. It's you just got to do it and just never quit and just put the time in, and it's like guaranteed to work as long as you don't quit. And for any business, I'm not talking about what we do, just talking about anything that you do. It will just eventually happen as long as you don't quit. And maybe that specific business doesn't work, but that doesn't mean you just quit trying to grow a business, right? You don't run away as trying to grow a business. You just find something else to do, right? I mean, just do something. But anyway, I'm tired. Go home. That's it.
All right.